Your phone.
Um,
Howdy, 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 y'all. Teresa here and
run away, run to the phone. Brad.
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 Spaghetti making Brad. Brad kind of missing cooking, and we're cooking a bigger meal, like I said yesterday, here in the afternoon. So that's what he's doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it is November. I almost said September. It's November 7th, 2016. Monday afternoon. It is 12:35 p.m. And what is the weather like, Brad Heide?
The weather in PANACEA, Florida, currently is 71 degrees, a real feel of 68, a projected high of 78, a low projected 57. I'm excited. Wednesday, they're predicting rain.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, we haven't seen rain here since Hurricane Hermine.
That's right. We didn't get any with the other one.
Yeah, with Matthew, we didn't get.
We didn't get a drop.
I know.
Yeah, we haven't had rain in a while. So.
Yeah, since August.
So what did we do yesterday? Yesterday recap. After Brad went to work and stuff, I did lay down for a while.
Yeah.
And then I did do some painting last night. And I did some looming. And let's see. Get out my looming. Get back off there. I'm making another hooded cowl just because I like to. And so it's this variegated yarn. And then along the bottom I'm using this peach colored. So that's all I got done. I had to take it easy because the carpal tunnel was kind of hurting last night or whatever the heck it is. So when it gets to smarting, I do now lay off and, do something else. I had a pleasant evening. How was your evening?
It was good.
Was it?
It was good tonight.
Not quite as busy as the night before.
No, and it was, I still, when you're, I've been in management for so many years, and every time when I switch companies, trying to adapt to a new system, because managing people is basically the same whatever you do.
Yeah.
But you gotta fit into the idiosyncrasies of the current company, because there's some areas that the current companies are so different,
Really?
Yeah, the grocery store did things differently than the C store. Which which Dollar General does differently than.
Well, and then technology changes too much.
Oh, yeah.
So much too, doesn't it? I mean, think about when you first started in storefront retail, ordering and even checking people out and stuff.
Back when I first started.
Back in the day.
Yeah, way back, long time ago, back in the 70s, we actually marked everything with the price.
Oh, yeah, remember that?
Or the pogos and.
Yeah.
I
stand there and hand mark everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you had to hand punch everything in, too.
Yep. Yeah, because
what were those old registers called?
The NCR 5s.
You guys remember those?
And what was funny is...
I don't believe I ever used one.
Probably not, because...
I mean, you're talking about the real old one.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I used the one I had. Just one up from that.
Yeah. And it was kind of funny because with those old NCR 5s, when the electricity went out, they had a hand crank that...
Oh, yeah.
The electricity was out, and you could sit there and punch in the numbers, and you turn the crank. And,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we went to the electronic cash registers.
Actually, I'll take it back. My grandfather had one in where they rung up the lineage, remember, and the shoe rentals.
Yeah.
Because I remember as a kid playing with it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's about all that went on last night. I mean, nothing.
We went in, gassed up the Jeep.
Yeah, I told him all about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was a pleasant night. Charlie going through an insecurity phase. Again. because he doesn't like the fact that Brad has gone back to work. And so now we must be glued to my side every moment of the day. I mean, I cannot even go to the bathroom without this young man just needing to come. Right, Charlie?
Being a potty pal.
Now, I mean, granted, this is only a 30-foot RV, so how far away can I get from you, Charlie? But he's just always been very traumatized by his first owner, and, you know, like I explained before, you know, they never let him in the house or anything, so he has separation anxiety big time. I mean, you know, I know somebody asked, you know, if I paint outside. No, I don't, because I would have to bring him outside, or I'd have to bring all of them outside, because I can't even step outside and he's not going to carry on, and I don't want to do that to my neighbors. He just got separation anxiety. He has issues, don't you, baby?
He's a 140-pound baby.
He's not as bad as he was when we first got him.
No.
Good Lord. You couldn't even let him outside, and he wasn't slamming that back door and wanting back in. He was so afraid that you were going to lock him out.
Mm-hmm.
So, but, yeah.
Yep.
But today, Brad has to work this afternoon, but he does have tomorrow off. He's very excited about that. Mm-hmm. He's getting tired. This is, what is this, day 7 or 8? 8. Day 8. Like I said, they're having some, you know, basically a whole new crew and stuff. So, yeah, you know, it happens. So I'm not sure what we'll do tomorrow. Kind of depends on what he feels up to doing and stuff. I'm not gonna go into any city or thing with it being the election. Lord, I'll be glad when that's over with.
Yeah.
You know, I'm tired of all the mudslinging and people getting mad and unfriending each other because of political differences, and yeah, not worth it. I keep that all private. I don't discuss politics or religion. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So.
You know, there's some people you just can't get them steered off. You know,
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
They want to talk politics and.
I know. So sometimes then you have to like talk about what your afterbirth looked like. Well, not for you, but
not for me.
You know, or maybe the size and color of your poop.
I can do that.
You know, because to us it's about equally as entertaining, right?
Yep.
Of course, we have this whole thing, and we know exactly what dog does what. Because, you know, if you're walking your dogs and they're doing their business, okay, I know we have no life. What's new with that? So today, I need to clean house, dust and vacuum. I already did the cat litter box. I want to do the peddler. I'm going to do that. I don't want to, but I'm going to, because I need to. I need to do that for the exercise. No matter if my eating is not, you know, perfect or anything, I still need to exercise this body. No matter what size you are, you still need to exercise your body. You know, it doesn't matter, too, what disability. You still got to exercise what you can exercise. Yep. I mean, am I ever going to be able to walk normally and walk everywhere like I used to? Probably not. Brad and I were talking about that last night, and I didn't even realize how long I've been disabled for. You know, it's been quite a few years. But I'm not giving up. I'm still going to walk what I can. You know. But I'm not going to let it keep me at home from now on if I can't walk something, because we do have a wheelchair and stuff. So, you know, because sometimes you feel like you might as well stay home because you couldn't walk something. And it's like, no, we just need to call and see if it's handicap accessible or not. And then, you know, go accordingly. And even if I walk part of it and then I get tired, we always got the wheelchair. Mm-hmm. And the rollator, so it's all good. Mm-hmm. So, that's about all I got planned. Like I said, Brad's working and stuff, mm-hmm. and I do some looming and stuff. He's going to bring a nice box home. You guys saw my previous video. I did one about the hats we're donating and stuff. So, and I'm very excited about that. Mm-hmm. You know, to me, that's the best thing in the whole world. If you donate something to somebody and you don't even need to have them know who you are or anything, but just knowing that somebody else, you made somebody smile and feel better about life.
Yeah.
So, what
Well,
else? You got anything to say, babe?
Well, I was just going to expound on that a little bit.
Okay.
You know, I mean, there's so many Americans that, you know, and mostly due to no fault of their own. It's just, you know, it's just the economy. I mean, you know, when you and I first got married, families could live on one income. It was tight, but they could.
Right, yeah.
You know, and it's gotten to a point where families can't live on one
No,
income.
no.
You know, with inflation and everything. You know, and there's a lot of people.
And
you
the
know,
cost of medical stuff.
oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
You know, and with downsizing and everything, there's a lot of people that just, you know, end up out on the streets. You know, and there's a lot of companies where unless you have a physical address, you can't get a job.
Right.
You know, so these people are just, they're pretty much hosed.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
and
a lot of these homeless people too have lost all of their identification.
Yep.
That's one of the things that they work on is helping them. A lot of different organizations helping them get their Social Security card back, get their birth certificate, some kind of ID.
Yep.
But they fall through the cracks. And you might think you have no homeless people in your area, but I can guarantee you do.
Yeah.
Or you have people that are almost homeless. Like, all you have to do, honestly, is drive through any campground.
Yep.
Because there are so many stories in this RV park campground, too, that you have people that, I mean, you have some people, I should not complain about living in this 30-foot RV, because there are some people living in little 10-foot trailers, you know, 2 of them and stuff, that, you know, you can tell, you know, there's a lot of people that are displaced and stuff, and I mean...
Well, one thing that I will always remember is when we went up to Spokane to meet our new grandson when he was first born and celebrate our granddaughter's 2nd birthday.
Right.
And they lived on the south side of I-90. Our hotel was on the north side. And it was kind of cool because where we went under the interstate, there was a huge skate park, you know, and I don't remember how many acres it was, but, you know, it was a huge skate park. One night,
I think it used to be a parking garage because it had the markings.
Oh, did it? Well, and I remember that one night where we'd been over at their house late at night, and we were driving back to our hotel after dark, and I'll bet you there was over 500 people that were camping out in that skate park, you know? I mean, at least they had protection from the snow and the rain. But...
You know, a lot of these were teenagers and stuff, and being a mom, you think automatically, does your mom or your parents know where you are? Are they sitting there worried about you, you know? And yeah, you worry.
Yeah.
You know, I always want to know that everybody is warm, dry, and has had a meal at the end of the day and not scared.
Yep.
I mean, think about how sad that is. I've seen little kids that are homeless.
Yeah.
Remember that one time we were in that bowling alley in Casper and that, maybe you won't.
Yeah.
The man and woman came in and they had this little, might have been 2 or 3 year old child. It's wintertime and it's bitterly cold. This child was wearing no shoes, was wearing no jacket, remember? It felt so bad.
Yeah. Yep. Yep, I remember that. You know, and I don't remember Casper having a big homeless population.
Not real big because the weather is too.
Yeah.
I mean, of course you have more in the warmer months, but
yeah.
But every year you usually would hear of at least one homeless person they found that had froze to death. Remember?
Yep.
And that's so sad. I mean.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, and if they have no identification and stuff, I mean, they get sick or they die, you can't even let their family know. I mean, you know, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we're all about today. Nothing real exciting. This is Brad's Friday, you will. I don't know what other day off you might have this week, if any. None?
Probably not.
Okay.
Just tomorrow.
Well, it is what it is for now.
Yeah,
I mean,
not gonna whine.
right. Neither am I.
I wanted a few more hours.
You guys remember that? Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that one week.
Don't say that out loud because, yeah, now you're working over 40 hours.
Yeah, that one week I think he scheduled me for 16 hours, and
Mm-hmm.
I asked him if I could have a few more hours, and holy smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. That's when you had that other job interview and stuff, and you had considered taking that because it was more hours, but then he really didn't want to. He didn't want to work at with that particular company at that particular location and so on. I mean, not, it just seemed like it'd be a better fit.
Yep.
And it has been.
Yep. Well, and I'm thrilled because DG were closed on Christmas.
Yes. Yeah. That was really important to us. But not that we don't have any family or anything, in the area or anything. It'd just be us, but it's been just us for the longest time anyway. But, you still want to be able to spend it with your loved ones. So, that was kind of important.
Yep.
We probably won't do anything. For Thanksgiving, we kind of figured we might just do some seafood or something. Because we're not really big turkey fans anyway.
And we really don't have the room to cook a whole turkey.
No, we don't.
No.
Or we could always get a whole chicken and put it on the rotisserie or something.
I kind of like the
I like the seafood thing. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, that's all we got going on. Nothing really exciting here, right? Oh, I got to tell you another version of Ghetto Fabulous, though, real quick. Okay, so we never have figured out why the center lights no longer work or the porch light no longer works. Brad's flipped every darn switch and checked every fuse he could. We have not a clue. So we're making do, right? So, if it's not in the center thing, it'll still work. Now, the overhead air conditioners still work and everything. So, yeah, we have no clue. But so there's no porch light. And Doug's went out at night. And Brad works at night and comes home. So, remember the black lamp I had here, the clip-on one he got me for my birthday? Well, we're using it outside because we be Ghetto Fabulous like that. So there's some light. But I did order some, they're called warm white LED, a string of them. I think it was like what?
Wasn't very expensive.
It was less than $10 for a 30-foot string. That when they come in, then we can put those outside and I can have my lamp back. Right?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Love you guys. I do cherish your friendship. I hope you're having a great day. And I think you guys are awesome. And say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.